What's up, viewers? Patrick from Bob vs. Only back with another video, and this episode number 5 of Charity Week on Bob vs. of the Day. And today's verse comes out of Titus 2 verse 2, and it says, "Teach the older men to be temperate, worthy of respect, self-controlled, and sound in faith, in love, and in endurance." And that's what that verse means. And let's get into our Royal Rangers recap. And Genesis 1, it wasn't anybody at church, but somebody had a question, and we answered it in our Bible study last night. And the question is, could these two verses indicate before the that there was another creation before the one inhabited by Adam and Eve? So Genesis 1 verses 1 through 2 says, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, 'Let there be light,' and there was light." Skipping down to verse 6, 7, and 8, which says, "And God said, 'Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water.' So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. And it was so. God called the vault sky, and there was evening, and there was morning the second day." Skipping down to verse 28, and it says, "God blessed them and said to them, 'Be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and over every living creature that moves on the ground.'" And that's all for the verse portion. And to answer the question of, could these two verses indicate that there was another creation before the one inhabited by Adam and Eve? The answer to that is no. And the last and only other note from last night was that there is only one image of God. And it's us. And the verse of today is Matthew 5 verses 43 and 44, which says, "You have heard that it was said, 'Love your neighbor and hate your enemy.' But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." And that's good to do for the video. Thanks for watching. And until next time, me again, viewers. In every way, God's way is always the best way.